Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Today my group, SUVEMUN, AQQILLAH and me, HANINAH, are going to present about case study 1 for cloud computing. In this assessment, we need to perform a study together with exploration on Amazon Web Service as a tool. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing can be defined as storing and accessing of data and computing service over the internet. It does not save any information on your computer. It is the on-demand availability of computer service like servers, data storage, networking, and databases. The basic goal of cloud computing is to provide numerous users with access to data centers. Data from distant servers can also be accessed by users. There are 3 types of cloud computing. First is infrastructure as a service, also known as IaaS. This type offers services such as pay-as-you-go storage, networking, and virtualization. It is also gives users cloud-based alternative to on-premise infrastructure, so business can avoid investing in expensive site resources. The second one is Platform as a Service, which is PaaS. It offers a platform and environment for developers to create apps and services. Users can access this service over the internet because it is housed in the cloud. And the last one is Software as a Service, also known as SaaS or SaaS. This type is a software distribution model in which a vendor or service provider hosts applications and makes them available to customers across the network. SaaS is becoming an incredible common delivery model as underlying technologies that support service-oriented architecture or web service. This service is available to people all around the world via the internet. Cloud computing has a lot of benefits such as efficiency and cost reduction, which we do not have to spend a lot of money on purchasing and maintaining equipment. Second one is data security. Advanced security features such as authentication, access management, data security, and others are provided by the cloud suppliers to ensure that sensitive data in the cloud is handled and stored securely. And the third one is unlimited storage capacity. It offers limitless capacity to store any type of data in a variety of cloud storage types, depending on the data's availability, performance, and frequency of access. The fourth one is backup and restore data. It also helps with backup and restore purpose. Although software versions can be saved for subsequent stages, in case they are needed for recovery or rollback. And the last one is flexibility and scalability. Cloud computing offers greater flexibility to business of all sizes. They can easily scale up or down computing resources based on their demands and budget, whether they need more bandwidth, processing power, or storage space. Disney Plus decided to use AWS as its preferred public cloud infrastructure because AWS has been a key partner in Disney's transition from traditional machine learning to deep learning, especially when it comes to experimentation. Elastic Cloud Computing EC2 instances allow the team to quickly test new versions of the model.
For question 4, even large companies such as Disney Plus chose AWS for its feasibility. Cloud services are susceptible to risk. Construct a theory on how AWS meets the risk. For the first one, explore root account. When unauthorized people get access to your root account, they have the greatest potential for harm. Administrator frequently overlook the need to deactivate root API access. For number 2, lack of audit history. Organization records user activity monitoring to detect account hack, insider threat, and others danger. For the third one, unfed hosts. It is your duty to ensure that all hosts in your environment have the most security update installed. For the fourth one, inspection visibility, because cloud resources are trusted is tools to keep track of them. For question 5, relate how the visualization works in a cloud computing environment. Visualization in cloud computing is a process to which a cloud user distribute data storage in the cloud, which means include application, software, and other items. It's a cloud virtual environment that may be software or hardware. In visualization, the servers and software application that could produce requirements are maintained by a third party, and the cloud provider pay a fee to the third party. It is done because it is a new version of an application, and having to present it to client will be costly. It may also be stated in the sense that a cloud client can access a server using hypervisor, which is a piece of software. A hypervisor is a software component that connects the server to the virtual environment and distributes among them. For question 6, associate 5 benefits of visualization in cloud computing. For the first one, feasibility. Organization can share systems without need to communicate secure information of data between them. For the second one, data protection. In the event that the system better as a result of malicious activity, they can avoid the loss or harm of the accession data. For the third one, security assign attack. By mistakenly triggering apps on virtual machine, they can limit the ranges of normal access in the event of an exploit. For the fourth one, cost effectiveness. It increases physical security for business by lowering hardware needs, result in a few data centers. For the fifth one, better access control. System and network administrators have access to a greater degree of the access control with device duty and increase the system efficiency. For question 7, describe the design concept of Amazon Web Services infrastructure to support cloud computing. Infrastructure as a service, or LaaS, is an Amazon website offering that focuses on produce cloud basic infrastructure service. It is not difficult to think of a firm that supplies LaaS, but AWS stands out as a leading producer of LaaS cloud service globally. It has customers in 190 countries and 66 zones in 21 different geographic areas. Amazon LaaS infrastructure as a service is used to replace physical resources like server with a virtual resource hosted and managed by Amazon. Users may utilize the real service to run any operation system or application that choice with no additional maintenance or operation costs. AWS LaaS enables organizations to decide more quickly while bringing all of their data together on single platform. Furthermore, it enables organizations to scale up and down to meet their demand at any moment. All of these capabilities combine to make AWS LaaS a popular platform for business today. Microsoft is a good example of LaaS on Amazon Web Services.
For question number 8, credentials are used to verify user identity and permission to access certain resources. Explain the root user credential and IAM user credential in Amazon Web Service. For root user credential, Account owner credentials allow full to access to all resources in the account. You cannot use IM policy to explicitly deny root user access to resources. You can only use the AWS Organization Service Control Policy (SCP) to restrict root user permission. For IM condition with IM, you can securely control access to AWS service and resources for users in your AWS account. For example, if you need administrator level permission, you can create an IM user, give that user full access, and then use that condition to interact with AWS. If you need to modify or revoke your authorization, you may delete or modify the policy associated with that IM user. For question number 9, find out how to perform creation of root user and IM user condition in AWS. To create an account for the root user, we need to create a new AWS account. After that, enter the email account and fill in the AWS account name. Then, press the Verify Email Address button. After that, it will come out contact information. It will ask, we use this account for what purpose? We need to choose a personal for your own project. Next, we need to fill in the space provided. The next step, it will ask you to confirm your identity, and we need to put the code that has been provided via SMS. The last step, we need to choose a support plan. The plan that we need to choose is basic support free, and we have successfully created a root user account. To create the IM user in AWS account, we need to find IM. After that, find the user on the left side of the website. Next, press the Add User button to create an IM user, and it will display the user detail. We need to fill in the username and choose a password for the AWS credential type. After that, choose a custom password for us to create our own password, and press the Next Permission button. It will display the permission set. In that column, we need to add the user to a group. To add user to a group, we need to create a group first. After that, we need to put the group name such as HANINAH, and then press the Create Group button. Then press the Next Tag button. For this step, you do not need to fill in anything. After that, press the Next Review button. It will display the detail of the user we have created earlier, and press the Create User button. You have successfully created an IM user. Conclusion. In this assessment, we can find out the type of cloud computing, the benefit of cloud computing, and more. We also learn about AWS in more depth. That's all from us. Thank you.